Assalamu alaikum. This is Muhammad Khair, math teacher of KKI School. Our mission is solving multi-step equations, and our objective is to solve multi-step equations in one variable. My dear student, this is part 1 of 2-3. Okay, I will start with problem 1. What is the solution of 5 equal 5m negative 23 plus 25? Before I solve this equation or this equation, I will remind you how to solve the equation by determine the left and determine the right and move to the side that has a variable, and you have to see the plus and the minus number. I have negative 23 here. I have to eliminate it. How we can eliminate negative 23? The same number with the opposite side. Bravo. What I do on the right, I have to do on the left to keep the band balance. Okay, so in the right side here, okay, this eliminated and the 5m coming down and waiting what happened in the left side. 5 plus 23 equal 28. Again, I will do the same step, left and right, and I move to the side that have the variable, which is m here, and check what is the operation between the 5 and the m. There are a hidden one. Yes, it is multiply, and you have to know the name of the any number stick with the letter or the variable. It's called coefficient, my dear student. It's called what? Coefficient. Okay, my dear student, so the name of the 5 called coefficient. If I ask you what is the coefficient of m, you tell me the 5. So any number stick with the variable, okay, called coefficient. Okay, thank you for the good information. Now we said that there are hidden multiplication between the 5 and the m, and the opposite of the multiplication is divide. So divide by what? Clearly by 5. There is no numbers except 5. So what you do in the right, you have to do in the left. So divide by 5 here. Okay, my dear student, the m come down alone and happy and waiting what happened between the 28 over 5, which equal 5, yes, and 3 over 5. Okay, my dear student, we know these steps, but our lesson today, or the part 1 of this lesson today, is if you have one term, okay, for example like this, if you have 2m here, what you have to do, you cannot start, okay, directly like previous lesson. You have to do one more step before. So here we need one more step. We need one more step to do. So this step is called combine like term. Combine like terms. That mean combine like letters. Okay, teacher, that's mean the M here. Yes, yes, the M. I have 5M here and 2M here. So I have to add them in this case, yes, because both of them are positive. And they are equal 5 plus 2 equals 7M. Yes, 7M. So 7M minus 23 equal 5. So this is the new equation. Now you can solve the equation as you learned before. Left and right. Plus 23 plus 23. The 7M coming down and waiting what happened here. It's 28. Again, left and right. You move to the side that has a variable. Yes, there are a hidden multiply and the coefficient of M here is 7. Yes, divide by 7. Sorry. Okay. Divide by 7. Divide by 7. Yes. What we do on the right, we have to do on the left. The M coming down, heavy, and wait. 28 divided 7 is 4. So this is the answer. So the new step here that you have to recognize it is combine the term. Okay, my boys? Okay, my dear student? Let us take one more example. Okay, it is from problem solving, practicing and problem solving, or practice and problem solving. I will solve 10 here. I will write it 7 minus y equal negative 1. Yes, it is weird equation and new for you, but still determine the left and the right and move to the side that has a variable. And I have two variables or one variable here, but I have to combine them. Okay, you have to combine them, but you have to know very important information here. You have negative 1 here hidden and negative 1 here, negative 1 here also. And because of that, you have to remember the grocery story. Negative 1, negative 1. Yes, it is 1 for the grocery and 1 also for the grocery. Yes, the grocery guy, you remember it? He want 1 real from you in the first yes, in the first place, and he asks you to bring another 1 real in the second place. So at the end of the day, he wants from you 2, and because the 2 is for the grocery, it is negative. So when you combine the negative y with the negative y, you will get negative 2y. And don't miss the 7. So the left side become 7 minus 2y, and the right side waiting and watching without doing anything. Again, go back here. Now you know how to solve this equation. Go to the side that have a variable and check the 7. You have to eliminate the 7, and the 7 actually has a plus here, but left, it is hidden. And the opposite of a plus, it is -7. Okay, so what you do in the left, you have to do in the right. So -7 also here. Here I eliminate this part, but what's left here is -2y. And here, as you learned, 1 for the grocery and 7 for the grocery, sorry. So 8 for the grocery. Okay, good. Again, you have to determine the left and determine the right. Okay, my dear student, and check here the coefficient of y, it is -2, and between the coefficient and the y there are a hidden multiplication, and the opposite of the multiplication is divide. Divide by what? Divide by coefficient of y, which is -2, as you learned before. And what you do in the left, you have to do in the right. Yes, my dear student? Great. The y come heavy, and wait, what will happen here? It is negative something, divide negative something else, because we have the both numbers, the dividend and the divisor, are negative. Because of that, the answer must be positive. So ignore the negative and say 8 divided 2 equal 4. Okay, my dear student? Great work. This is question number 10. Let's us take number 12. Okay, my dear student. So the new step here, you have to watch the equation. If there are any combined terms, it could be to combine. So number 12, it is 13 equal 5 plus 3b minus 13. Left and right, and move to the side that has a variable, and watch the terms. How many terms I have here? 1, 2, 3. I have 5 and plus 3b, or positive 3b and -13. But which terms I can combine them? Yes, the numbers. I have 5 and the grocery want from me. Let me tell you the story. I have, okay, the grocery guy want from me 13. How you know he want from you 13? Because the 13, it is not 13 here. It is -13. But teacher, this is minus. No, it is belong to the 13. It is -13. Okay, and the 5, it is positive. That means you have it in your pocket. Give him the 5. He will say, next time bring me 8. So the grocery still want from you 8, so it is -8. So 3b -8 after I find or combine the terms. This is the right side. What's about the left side? The left side, just keep watching as you see. Okay, so now from here, you know the rest. I have to move to the, yes, after determine the left and the right, you have to move to the side that have a variable and see which number added or subtracted, which is -8, and the opposite of -8 is +8. And what you do here, you have to do in the other side. Okay, in the same color also, to keep the balance. The 3b coming down, you know these steps. Okay, and here we have 21. Okay, again left and right. What is the coefficient of B? Great, it is 3. What is the operation between them? Great, it is multiply. What is the opposite of multiply? Yes, it is divide. Divide by what? By 3. Divide by 3. The B coming down, and 21 divided 3 equal 7. So the solution of this equation is when B equals 7. Great boy or boys. Okay, now I will move to question number 18. Okay, which is negative 23 equal negative 2a minus 10 plus a. My dear student, don't scare about this. It is very easy. Okay, do what you learned or what you used to do, left and right. Move to the side that have a variable. How many terms I have here? See, one term, two terms, and three terms. Which terms you can add it? Yes, the negative 2a and the plus 1a. Plus 1a, I cannot see one. There are a hidden one here. Okay, great. So I have the grocery want from me negative or 2, and I have 1. I give him the 1, so he still want from me 1. Okay, so it is negative 1a. How I can write it, teacher? Negative 1a. You can write it like this. Keep it. Never mind. Okay, this is the right side. Okay, what's about the left side? In this case, he just watching and waiting. Okay, now we come back to the solve equation in 2 steps. Okay, what you have to do here? Yes, plus 10 here and plus 10 here as well. Yes, in the same color. Okay, I eliminate the negative 10 here by adding 10, so I cancel them, and the negative 1a or negative a, you can write it like this, or I will keep it like negative 1a equal negative 23 plus 10. As you know, it is negative 13. If you use the grocery or another strategy, you will figure out it is negative 13 or 13 for grocery. Now I reach to here. I have left side and I have right side. Great. I move to the side. Oops. I move to the side that have a variable, which is this side, and I know the coefficient of a here, it is, yes, great, it is negative 1, and it is multiplied by the a, and the opposite of multiplying is dividing. Divide by what? By 1? No, by negative 1. Okay, my dear student? Okay, so it is divide by negative 1 this side, and divide by negative 1 this side. Okay, from here I cancel this, the a coming down alone without any negative, and negative by negative here, you see, I will rewrite it again. It is negative 1. Divide the dividend negative and the 1 negative, the answer is positive, so 13 divided by 1 equal 13. or you can do it in the easy way. Okay, if you have a variable with negative sign, you can just eliminate the negative and opposite the number in the other side. Okay, my dear student, um, let us take a fast. We will add or only combine the without make a solution, mentally adding. For example, here, okay, how many terms you have? See, it is 1, 2, and 3. You have to combine which terms? Yes, only the numbers. Only the numbers here. The 72 and the 4. And this is equal 76 minus 14d equal 36. You see, I just add those numbers. Great. Let us take number 13. Yes. How many terms we have? What is the terms that we have in the left side? 6b. Great. 2. Don't say 2. I will be angry. It is negative 2. Beautiful boy. Great. And the third term is negative 3b. 3p, sorry. So 6p, the first term. The second term is negative 2. The third term is negative 3p. Which terms can we combine? Yes, 6p with negative 3p. So I have 6 minus 3. The 6 come from this and the negative 3 come from here. Okay, which equal 3. Yes, great. So the total or the answer is 3p minus 2 equals 16, and you know the rest of the solution. Great boys. Now here, the first term x, the second term is plus 2, and the third term is plus x. So plus x plus x equal 2x plus 2 equal 22. It is easy, yes? Great. Now here 15. The first term is p or b. The second term is negative 9. Be careful. And the third term is plus 6b. Yes? You add which term you can add it? Yes, 1p plus 6b, which equal 7b, negative 9 equal 30. You see the negative 9 come as it is. Okay, my dear student, be careful. And you know the rest of the to solve this equation. I know you know. Now here, great question. Number 16. How many terms we have? We have 1, 2, 3. What is the terms? 90, negative 6, and negative 60. 90, negative 6, negative 60. Now, how you combine them? Yes, I will combine this with this. Okay? It is 9 minus 60, yes? 90 minus 60 equal 3. 3t. And then negative 6 coming down equals 6. You have to try yourself if you can do it. Any mistake. Here I have this term, which is p and negative 3 and negative 3p. So I combine between this and this. 1 negative 3, 1 inside my pocket, and 3 for the grocery. I pay my real for the grocery guy. He told me please bring me back the 2 real later. So the 2 real for the grocery, so it is negative. Negative what? What I'm working with is P. So negative 2P, and the negative 3 coming down here, and this side equals 17. Teacher, if I write here equals 17, it is the same. If you write it in the left or on the right, if you switch, doesn't matter. Okay, my boys, equal 17. Thank you for watching. See you later, my alligators, in the next part of 2-3. This is Muhammad Khair, and goodbye.